Hey guys, welcome back again. I am going to go ahead and play a Blitz game. Let's play a few Blitz games here and jump right into it. E4, Best by Test, Bobby Fischer, Sicilian. In memory of Daniel Naroditsky, rest in peace. Let's play the Alpin, which he taught me on. I love one of my favorite openings for white against Sicilian. So we'll play a few games and maybe one or two games, briefly look at them with the engine, and call it a wrap. Quick video. So take. If he takes again, I don't take with the queen because knight c6, I play knight f3. I want to recapture with the knight. I don't take with the queen because he has a tempo. I play knight f3. I want to recapture with the knight, with the pony in the center of the board. Pretty standard stuff. So he's got we've got 4 on 2. We've got 2 pawn islands. He's got 1, 2, 3. And a weak d pawn. Unless he strikes back with d5 now and gets rid of it. Which is maybe one of the best moves. d5. Okay, this is a good move too. Let's play here and block. Let's trade the bishop and then trade the ladies. And if he takes, I'm going to take with the knight. And then if he plays knight c6, I'm going to play knight b3 and win the pawn back anyway. We're going to win the pawn by force. So knight c6, knight b3. We win the pawn. We could also castle long if we want. Knight f6, we're going to push. Or, okay, that's a good move. We can't push. We can, but if we push, we give him this square and this. If we push, knight g4 is attacking it. So why don't we just go here? Let's just defend it and win this pawn back cleanly and smoothly. Develop and defense. I think this is the best square for the bishop too. c4 is probably better, but both are fine. This is doing an important task, defending. You may say it's a bad pawn, or it's a bad bishop, because it's blockaded by a light square. It's stopped by a light square pawn. There's a famous chess saying, bad bishops defend good pawns. So this bishop is serving a key task. It'll be better later. That's a good move. That is a good move, actually. You know what? Let's get ballsy. Let's go for it, buddy. It's an endgame, right? If he wants to take, we'll replace it with the king, controlling the pawn, and we're going to win our pawn back. Everything is fine. It's an endgame, so I'm not worried about this move. I would be happy if he took. Yeah, he gets our bishop, but we have 2 knights for a knight and a bishop. It's completely fine. And we're better. We're winning our pawn back with interest. There's knight b5, knight f5. This is still defended. So everything is rosy here. I'm going to take back with this knight, probably. If we get the chance. Actually, there's an argument for this knight. No, I'm going to take back with the b knight. This pawn. Let's pre-move the capture on d3. I could always over-defend the d-pawn with, or the e-pawn with rook he8. Or, sorry, rook he1, if need be. Big time advantage here. Let's keep this rolling. Okay. Let's keep this pawn here. I don't want to push. I don't want to give him this square on d5. So let's keep the pawn on e4 and prepare to recapture. Rook c1. Rook he1. Let's recapture. We've got the better pawn structure now. Excuse me, I'm still a little stuffed up, folks. So sorry about the sniffles. I'm just got over a sickness, so I'm better now, but I still have the sniffles and a little bit of a cough. Okay, just like I said, let's defend. Everything is going according to plan, just like I said it would. So there's this, though, which might be annoying. Yeah, that's annoying. No, we could just play up here. We could just play rook e2 in that case, and then prepare a kick with h3. Although then rook here, I'm predicting everything, huh? Look at that. Let's go here. When we kick, he's going to go here. We're going to trade. So h3, knight d5, take, and then f4. Get the big pawn center. There's always knight b5 still, like I said, with this forky. Fork. There's knight f5, angling for the weak square here. There's rook c1. White's pleasantly better. A lot of ideas here. Okay, he stops that. So h3 kind of helps him go where he wants to go. Let's just play this move first. Actually, there is knight f5. You know what? I kind of like knight f5 better first. Let's do that. If he plays d5, then we're going to go here. Yeah, d5, we can't take because then this is loose. We lose a piece. d5, we're going to go here immediately. Capture, we're going to take with the rook. Oh, I made a mistake. I might have blundered this. I can't take with the rook because there's this. That was a mistake, huh? That was a mistake. So I made a little mistake here, folks. Not the end of the world. Actually, yes, it is, because our knight's hit. Crap. Well, we can't take because we take. Okay, so I'm going to go here. Note he can't take because we checkmate him. So we're holding on here, tactically. I made a mistake here. I should have seen that, but I think we're holding on tactically here. Because he can't take, and because we're still hitting... not this, because he's going to take whichever. We're still hitting the rook. So we're buying ourselves time, and then we're going to take with the knight. Or just kick first. Maybe kick first is better. Actually, there's rook here. I might have missed. No. Rook here, we go take. Rook takes, mate. So he has back rank problems. This is a big issue. So rook, I'm expecting rook here. Only move I'm expecting. And then we have to take the pawn back here. With the rook. Yep, we're gonna go here. Although then we lose this. I don't want to lose that. So let me stop here and pause for a second. If I take with the rook, he takes here, I go here, he just goes back, huh? I think I need to take with the knight to keep this protected. And, yeah, okay. And also, I'm going to kick next move. I'm going to kick this pesky knight next move. This is defending this as well. So, I was expecting, yeah. Okay, that's good with tempo. Okay. Let's gain the tempo back. Okay, there's this check. We might be in trouble here. Okay. Let's go here. There's check. We're going to hide our king here. There's a check here. Okay, so there's this. We're just going to hide our king here. This looks a little weird. I misplayed this, and I'm even material, but I misplayed this. Yeah, okay. Expected. Let's go here. Huddling up in a ball in the corner. Funny looking position with my king on a3. Very funny looking position, but holding on by a thread here. Okay. Is this a threat? Not quite. I can just play back. I need to kick this pony. Is so annoying. I gotta kick this. Let's kick. Knight f6. Okay. I gotta kick this too. Okay. Yeah, this is annoying. Let's go here. Let's defend this guy so I can move the knight. I gotta move this knight back in the game. So let's defend this. This is fine. I can't play knight because he takes, and goes there. Let's get on the file here. There's no this. Let's come in and commit that old sin. Sure, but I mean, I can just go here and hit this and hit. Okay, I can't take this way, of course, so let's take this way. Okay. This is tough. A little interesting and tough. I think this got interesting really quick, huh? This got interesting really quick. I need to go here now. I'm going to need to play this knight versus bishop. I didn't want this at all, but I'm going to need to play it. Knight there. Knight there. Bishop takes. I have a cool tactic. Rook there, there. And then I take here. Yep. Yes, cool tactic. Check. Really cool tactic. I'm happy to see this. I win the game with the tactic. Yes. Yes. And we take. Yes. Let's still be precise here. Let's go here. Okay, I gotta move. I can't talk here. Gonna win this pawn by force. Actually, we're gonna check first and win this pawn, more importantly. Okay, let's get this pawn, because this pawn's falling no matter what. Okay, and if he takes, I got check here. Okay, we go check here, yes. This pawn's still falling by force on b4. So that's a wrap. Cool. I could even just sack and Win that. Win this way. Okay, no checks that I see. There's this. Okay, let's check him and just push him back. Let's just push him back and just get on a dark square here. So we're all safe and we stop any checks here. Okay, let's come here. Win this pawn again. There's no protecting this pawn. Good win. Okay, let's go here. Let's just hit his bishop here. We're on a dark square key. Always important to stay in a dark square in these positions. Let's cut him off. Stay on a dark square. Dark square. Let's put this on a dark square. Yeah, I'm going to put this on a dark square next and then move up and put it on a dark square. Good win. Let's look at the analysis board. I really like that tactic at the end to win it. Because I made a mistake and he played really well. It was a well-played blitz game. But I'm going to skip to that tactic. This tactic. I missed this. First of all, I shouldn't. Knight f5 was probably a mistake. Yeah, see, knight f5 was a mistake. I lost. Like I was better, and then I'm much worse because of d5. Credit to him. Credit to my opponent. He found the best move, and then here he found I think every best move. I found the best move. King c3, rook d8, pretty obvious, and then take with the knight. And then he was better here. Yeah, he's about -1, and then I make a mistake here. King b3 is a mistake. Bishop there. I thought he should have went rook here first. Yeah, the computer says rook d3 is the best because when he goes here, he lets me. Now rook d3 isn't as strong because I just play b3. So he slipped up a little bit, and now he's still a little better, but closer to even. I managed to untangle. It's even. Knight there. I want to just fly. I like f4. I really want to play knight here, but I can't because the knight's hit. Actually, maybe I could here. In this position, I really want to play knight f4, but I can't because he takes a piece, I take his piece, he takes my piece, and he's defending his rook with the pawn. So I guess I could have. No, I still couldn't. I want f4 is good because I defend my knight. I create a nice outpost and a bastion, as Ricardo says, on e5, and now I can move my pony and start untangling, which I'm doing here. Untangling, untangling. And this is the tactic. This is a really nice shot. He fell for it. I mean, he had little time, and this is kind of tough to see. So, it's a lot of people would miss this, is what I'm saying. Most people would just take, and that's what he did. And it's a really cute tactic. Check. So he already took a piece. I check. He took a rook. I take a rook. I'm still down a piece, but he has to move his king here, and then I take his rook, and I'm up the exchange. Plus, I'm just winning. But he played it. He played all the best moves here to make it tough, but it's just winning. Yeah. And key, I like this little nuance here. I don't win the pawn immediately. The computer says it's best, but my move is just as good. I don't need to win the pawn immediately. It's not going anywhere. It's always going to be a weakness on a dark square, and he can never defend it with his bishop. I like just stopping all his counterplay on the king side with his pawn rollers and bishop, and winning this h-pawn, and then winning this pawn, this f-pawn. Now he has absolutely no counterplay, and I'm completely winning. So, clean game. 5 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, 1 blunder by me. He had 6 inaccuracies. I'm sorry, I had 6 inaccuracies and 2 mistakes and 0 blunders. He had 5 inaccuracies, 1 mistake, and 1 blunder, which lost him the game. This move. Really good game. Let's play one more. I don't want to make this video too long. One more blitz game, and we'll call it a wrap. Let's go. Okay, we get black this game. Let's play a Caro. Caro Khan. Caro Mania. I'll probably play Sicilian next time. We get a 2 knights. What should I do? I don't know. I don't know any of the modern theory here. I'm just going to play bishop g4, an old line. Takes. Okay. Get the structure. Okay, let's defend the pawn. Open up the bishop, create the chain. Let's go here and hit this pawn. I'm expecting bishop e5 as a move, or bishop e3. Bishop e5 or bishop e3. I'm expecting bishop e3 I think is the better of the moves because you want to keep your good bishop. Logical. I could pop a quick queen b6 here, which double attacks 2 points. I'm gonna try it. Let's go. I don't know if it's best. I'm gonna try it. Quick b6. I'm hitting 2 points. Although this one's risky to take for obvious reasons. I'm putting myself in a pin, but okay, castle long. Really, really interesting position. Now we get super dynamic, right? So this gets super sharp and interesting. Well, I got to develop, so let's just develop. I need to develop here. I want bishop b4 maybe. I need to develop in castle here. Rook c8. I'm going to castle short. Bishop b4 and just go for a fight. Opposite side castling. Rook c8. Bishop b4. Maybe exchange sack. My queen's already poised here. The knight's already here. It looks fun. It looks juicy. So I got to be really careful here, though. It's opposite side castling. So g4, g5, stuff like that. g4 I'm going to play immediately bishop b4. g5 I'm going to take. And he can't take because I made him. So bishop b4, g5, g4, bishop b4, g5 take. He can't take because I made him on b2. And the bishop covers the escape square. So bishop b4, rook c8. Yeah, g4 like I said. Let's go quickly. Bishop b4. This loses. Okay. Yeah, and I'm going to just pop in here right now while I can. Maybe I should wait on that. Should I just castle first? Let's pop in first. I need a castle soon. Long or short? I think short. I want to fight here. Yeah. Yep. Let's take. F takes or queen takes? If F takes, yeah. If F takes, that's what I thought. That's the more dynamic option. So he wants to fight too. Interesting. Let's do it. Castle short. Castle long. Let's go quick here. Let's play rook. Rook c8. Let's line up on his king. I want to kill him on the queen side. I think his attack is too slow here. I mean, he's got an attack for sure, but we just got to see who's quicker. This is a good move, of course. I don't know. He's got an attack too. I don't know. He's got an attack too, so this is very double-edged. I'm going to go for it. Let's just castle short. This is just, someone's going to get mated here. It's going to be a fun game. I don't have a good feeling about this, but because this is a really powerful bishop here. My rook's really powerful too, though, so we'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Yep. Let's go. Let's just pull back here. I want knight b4. Knight b4. Yeah, I want knight b4 here. I can't take, because take and I lose. Let's go here. Also hitting this. More importantly, probably hitting this. I want to get rid of this good attacking bishop, though. The bishop's really a thorn in my side. It's pointing right directly in my king side, so I want to get rid of this bishop. Also, he's probably going to play king b1. If I had to guess, king b1 is on the agenda. Standard move for long castle. He's just going to sack it. Okay. He's just going to... You know what? I'm not even going to take this pawn. I'm going to take the bishop. I just think the bishop is that good. Now what do I do, though? I have a double attack if I want it with queen here. Attacking and attacking, but I gotta stop this somehow, this meta. If he pushes here, I'm gonna close it. So this is called a padlock pawn formation, instructive. If he plays h6, I push. If he pushes here, I push and close it. A well-known pawn formation. Let's go here and prepare to double. Or maybe not, because he might play here, and then I might have to go queen here. My idea is queen here. I don't want to go queen here originally because he plays rook c3. So I want queen c7 now when there's no rook c3 because I could just take it when a pawn blows king up. So I completely missed this move. Probably stupid of me, but don't I just take here and you know, gain the tempo on his queen? I could even just use this pawn as shield. It's well known to do that. Also, if I take, I open up my rook, right? I just think I want to do that, and then he's going to go here, obviously, and then he's hitting the pawn, so we need to do something. Super sharp stuff. I don't want to open this up. I'm just going to go with my intuition and take. I know, yeah, queen here, and I need to defend this guy somehow. How am I going to do that? Remains to be seen, right? Why do you need to defend that? I could always play rook here, and then when he takes, I can just push, but that invites sacrificial ideas. Which way? I don't know exactly what to do here. And I'm so low on time here, which I don't like. Okay, let's go here. Let's go. I can't lose this pawn. Let's go here. When he takes, I'm going to push. I might be getting... He's going to sack, of course. I push. There's bishop takes. Bishop takes. I don't know, though. Which one do I play here? I don't know. Let's just go here. Let's go here. Let's just give him... He wants to take with the pawn. We'll just use the pawn as an umbrella. It's called an umbrella pawn. Use it as shield. Rook takes, then I take here. This is the threat right now I'm creating. Big threat. So he's got to do something about this. Maybe rook here to try to double or something. No time. I'm not going to be able to talk as much now, folks. Oh, really? Really? Check? Really? Isn't that... I can't... I could this one check. I got him. Not... I don't quite have him. Almost. So, the check. Let's play it. Rook back. Check. How do I do this, though? I don't know what to do exactly here. I'll just do this way. Let's go here. So, queen in. Nice. Nice tactito. Nice way to win. I missed that. Nice. Yeah, nice tactic. So he's mating me here. I knew I should have moved my bishop here. Yeah. Nice. I was completely winning that. I missed the tactic at the end. That's an annoying one to lose. I knew when I pulled the bishop back, my intuition was here. But for some reason, I played this. Let's go back and see that. I had a feeling I'd lose that game the whole time, so I'm not surprised at all. Just annoying to lose it, but I had a feeling. Just when you have a feeling, one of those games. Yeah, rook c4. It's completely even. How is this completely even? So the computer says it's just dead even. Of course, the computer says that. Someone's getting checkmated here. Unfortunately, it was me in this game. F takes. Queen g4, best move. Only move, of course. Yeah, rook f6. I thought bishop here. I guess just sack it. I was winning at the end for sure. This was a mistake. I knew it. I knew it. What about this? That's what I wanted, but okay. Here takes h6, just bishop takes the sack, and I think I'm getting run off the board. So I played counterplay move here. Rook takes was a mistake. No, just even? Just dead even. Oh, rook f1 first. I'm a dummy, huh? Rook f1 first. No, it doesn't matter. They transpose. So there, rook f1, rook d1. I knew there was, so there's a perpetual. There's a stinking perpetual. That you sack 2 pieces just to get a perpetual. Okay. Queen c4. Yeah, this is draw. So, and if he goes up, it's losing, right? Yeah, mate in 1. So this would have been a clever perpetual. But so I played take, and I just missed the threat. There's an immediate. It's like a tactic storm puzzle, tactic trainer puzzle. Check. I take queen here, or queen here. I just took my eye off the ball for 1 second. This is too slow. I get mated. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice find. Let's go back. Let's do a computer analysis and see. So win 1, lose 1. Yeah, blunderful. Excuse me, folks. Yeah, so 3 blunders. That's funny. So I've never seen this before. I made 0 inaccuracies, 0 mistakes, but 3 blunders. So I played perfectly, but every big mistake I made was a blunder. 1-1-1 for him, 87% clean game. Let's blow through it real quick. Let's see who this guy is. Vietnam. Okay. One of these guys. So there. Take. So I could have taken a2. Yeah, I just didn't want to, if I take on a2, I thought king b2, and I just don't want to give him. Oh, I completely missed it. There's knight here, and I'm winning the exchange. Or there's even better this, right? Computer says bishop a3, just dead winning, because he's got to weaken his. Yeah, I should have seen that. I just missed this. That would have been a nice find, but I got a little too positional here. Queen c7, yeah, queen c7. My intuition was, what if this? Just sidestep, right? Yeah, just queen a5. Okay, I'm going to call it wraps. I want to play one more, but I said 2 games at the beginning, and I don't want this video to go too long, so I'll call it at 2 games. Thanks everyone for watching. 1-1 this session. Hope you enjoyed the games and have a great rest of your day. All right, bye.